today is to update you where we are with the case of Joseph Kony.
That Joseph Kony has been evading justice for 19 years now, since the warrant of arrest was issued against him by the judges of the ICC.
Kony has been evading arrest, has not surrendered, and in the past years, the International Criminal Court and its partners have taken all reasonable steps in the circumstances to try to get him arrested.
When the new prosecutor came, having seen that we have investigated on the Kony situation for many years, that he hasn't appeared before the court, he hasn't surrendered since then, he decided to take it to the next level, which is that he asked in 2022 the judges to actually make sure that we have the confirmation of charge in the absence of Joseph Kony. So in this case, if the confirmation of charges takes place, Joseph Kony still has to appear before the court before the trial takes place. But one thing is for sure, with the confirmation of charges, if the charges are confirmed by the judge, it means that immediately or directly after Joseph Kony surrenders or is arrested, then the trial will start. We don't need to go through a confirmation process again.
The judges agreed with us that he is a person who cannot be found within the meaning of the statute, because he has evaded arrest and we have taken reasonable steps. Having him arrested is our main priority. As the hero said, we will not be able to move to a full trial without him present. So we have reinvigorated our efforts with our partners, the Ugandan authorities and other partners in the region. As you know, we do not have our own police. We depend on the support of the international community, and we will not stop until he is arrested.
In October, the judge have agreed to move forward with a hearing on the confirmation of charges in the course of 2025. They have yet to decide which dates. They also have to decide what would be the modalities of participation of victims in that process. So what I can say is that we are still waiting for that decision to take place.
One important milestone in these proceedings is that in January of this year, we have indicted Joseph Kony. So as you know, there is an arrest warrant, but we have expanded the charges against him. In the indictment issued in January, we have focused on 7 attacks on former IDP camps in the region of northern Uganda, namely Barlonyo, Abia, Pagak, Pajule, Lukodi, Abok, and Odek. We have also indicted him for the abduction of at least 70, probably around 140 girls from the Lawala Girls' School. And then we have indicted him for the abduction, enslavement, and severe mistreatment of hundreds of children until the age of 18, boys and girls. And there we focus on the turning of these children into fighters for the LRA. We have also charged the conscription of child soldiers until the age of 15, and the enslavement of girls, particularly for forced labor, sexual exploitation, and also engaging in the fighting. Finally, we have charged him for the enslavement and abduction of hundreds of women. So this includes the group of women also beyond the age of 18. And there we focus on the forced labor, the status of many of these women as so-called forced wives of LRA commanders, and forced pregnancies within the coercive environment of the Lord's Resistance Army.
We have requested the judge to allow that such a hearing takes place in Uganda. We're thinking either about Gulu, about Lira, or Kampala. But for that to take place, the judge have yet also to make a decision. And when making that decision, they will request the registry of the ICC to conduct a feasibility assessment, meaning they will have to come here to look into the cost, the security implications, the logistics, and other aspects before the judge can make that decision. So this is where we stand.
That it is the first time that we are charging crimes committed against children born in captivity. So we are saying that they are direct victims, just like children who were abducted and integrated. Those children born out of captivity and then remaining for a certain period of time within this coercive environment are also direct victims.